Picture this. It's 3 in the morning, and you're wide awake again, staring at shadows dancing across your ceiling, while everyone else sleeps peacefully. You spent 9 hours in bed last night, yet you feel more exhausted than ever. Your doctor says it's normal for your age, but deep down, you know something isn't right. What if I told you the sleep advice you've followed your entire life is actually stealing years from you? What if everything you thought you knew about rest after 70 is completely wrong? Stay with me, because what you're about to discover will change everything. Here is what the medical community doesn't want you to know. Your body at 70 operates on a completely different biological clock than it did at 30, 40, or even 60. This isn't some malfunction that needs fixing with expensive pills or treatments. It's your body's intelligent adaptation to a new phase of life, and fighting against it is literally shortening your lifespan. Your brain now produces 50% less melatonin than it used to. Your sleep cycles have fundamentally restructured themselves. And that 8-hour rule everyone preaches? It could be killing you slowly. The dangerous middle ground. Most seniors fall into one of two deadly traps. Some sleep too little, pushing through exhaustion, thinking they're tough enough to handle it. Others sleep too much, convinced that more rest equals better health. Both groups are wrong, and both are paying a terrible price. Research tracking hundreds of thousands of older adults reveals something shocking. Sleeping less than 6 hours increases your heart disease risk by 30%. But here is the twist that surprises everyone. Sleeping more than 8 hours raises your diabetes and depression rates even higher. The sweet spot exists in a narrow window most people miss entirely. The science of let me paint you a picture of what happens inside your body during those precious sleep hours. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your brain enters its most critical restoration phase. During this window, toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's get flushed out like garbage being removed from a house. Your immune system strengthens its defenses. Your muscles repair themselves at the cellular level. Miss this window by staying awake past 11, and you cannot make it up by sleeping later. It's gone forever. This is why seniors who align with this natural rhythm live longer, think clearer, and maintain independence far into their 80s and 90s. The quality revolution here. Here is what changed my entire perspective on sleep. It is not about how long you re in bed. It's about how deep you go during those hours. You could spend 9 hours tossing and turning, getting only 20 minutes of deep restorative sleep and wake up feeling terrible. Or you could sleep 6 solid hours with 45 minutes of deep restoration and feel absolutely incredible. The difference is staggering. Deep sleep is when your brain performs its most critical maintenance, when memories solidify, when your body heals itself. Without it, no amount of time in bed will save you from cognitive decline and physical deterioration. The hidden enemies. Most seniors unknowingly sabotage themselves every single night. They keep their bedroom at 73 degrees, wondering why sleep won't come, not realizing their body needs a 65 to 68 degree environment to trigger deep sleep. They drink water after 6 p.m., then curse their aging bladder for waking them 4 times nightly. They take 2-hour afternoon naps, then lie awake until 1 a.m. confused about their insomnia. They watch television in bed, training their brain to associate their mattress with stimulation instead of rest. These innocent mistakes compound over months and years, creating devastating health consequences. The warning signs. Your body screams for help, but most people ignore the signals. Sudden clumsiness and stumbling aren't just aging. They're your sleep-deprived brain losing motor control. That word stuck on the tip of your tongue during every conversation? Sleep deprivation destroying memory pathways. Snapping at your spouse over trivial things? Your emotional regulation system collapsing from exhaustion. Chronic pain mysteriously intensifying? Inflammation running wild without sleep's healing properties. Catching every cold that circulates? Your immune system too weak to fight back. These aren't separate problems. They're all symptoms of one crisis: sleep failure. The natural solution. The pharmaceutical companies won't tell you this because there's no profit in it, but nature already provided everything you need. Magnesium glycinate, 300 milligrams 90 minutes before bed, fixes the deficiency 70% of seniors suffer from. Tart cherry juice, 4 ounces twice daily, naturally boosts your declining melatonin production. A weighted blanket at 10% of your body weight triggers your nervous system's relaxation response. The 4-7-8 breathing technique, 4 cycles before bed, activates sleep-promoting neurotransmitters instantly. These solutions cost pennies compared to prescription medications and work better without side effects. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. feeling genuinely refreshed for the first time in years. Your mind is sharp and clear. That mental fog that's haunted you has completely lifted. You remember names, follow conversations easily, and solve problems like you did decades ago. Your energy remains stable all day without crashes or desperate coffee runs. Chronic pain that's plagued you for years diminishes noticeably. Your mood brightens, patience returns, and family members comment on how much more present you seem. This isn't fantasy. This is what happens when you finally give your 70-year-old body the specific type of rest it actually needs. You stand at a crossroads right now. One path leads to more exhausted years of survival, merely existing while your mind and body slowly deteriorate. The other path leads to genuine thriving, adding not just years to your life, but life to your years. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, because our next video reveals 5 foods secretly destroying your sleep and 3 surprising alternatives that promote deeper rest. Your transformation begins now.